Have you ever felt your kindness mistaken for weakness? Or your generosity exploited? That sting of being used can shake your trust and self-worth. It's easy to start doubting yourself, building walls, and fearing new connections. Manipulation isn't always dramatic. It's often subtle guilt trips, emotional blackmail, favors never returned. These small wounds erode your confidence and peace. But what if you could build an inner fortress, calm, clear, and unbreakable? Not by becoming cold, but by drawing on ancient wisdom. Today, we'll explore 5 powerful Stoic lessons to help you reclaim your power and live with authentic purpose. The first Stoic lesson is the dichotomy of control, knowing what's in your power and what isn't. Epictetus taught, you control your thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else, others' actions, opinions, the past, is out of your hands. When you internalize this, you see manipulation for what it is, a game you don't have to play. By focusing on your own choices, you become the calm center of your universe. Your peace is your own. That's true power. The second Stoic lesson is acceptance. Seeing reality as it is, not as you wish it to be. Acceptance isn't approval or resignation. It's clear-eyed observation. Manipulators thrive by distorting reality, spinning stories, and making promises they don't keep. They want you to believe their narrative over your own experience. Practicing acceptance is like turning on a bright light in a dark room. It means recognizing patterns, broken promises, repeated disappointments, actions that don't match words. Accepting reality protects you from being blindsided. If you refuse to see the boulder in your path, you'll keep getting hurt. Acceptance says, there is a boulder here. Now how do I move around it? In relationships, this means seeing people as they are, not as you hope they'll become. Acceptance frees you from the exhausting cycle of hope and disappointment. When you accept someone's true nature, you stop being surprised by their actions. This doesn't make it painless, but it removes confusion and false hope. Marcus Aurelius wrote, accept the things to which fate binds you, but do so with all your heart. You can still care for someone, but with open eyes and healthy boundaries. Practice observation without judgment. Watch actions, not just words. Notice patterns. Don't make excuses or project your hopes onto them. Acceptance lets you set boundaries based on reality, not fantasy. If someone is unreliable, stop giving them important tasks. If someone uses guilt, recognize the tactic and don't engage. Acceptance is self-respect. It's trusting your perception and honoring your experience. By seeing the truth, you take away the manipulator's main weapon, deception. You can't be fooled when you're committed to reality. Acceptance is your shield. It grounds you in truth, not illusion. The clearer you see, the safer you are. Don't let anyone rewrite your story. Trust what you see. The third lesson is detachment, what the Stoics called apatheia, a state of tranquility undisturbed by things outside your control. Manipulators use praise and criticism as their tools, love-bombing you with compliments, then withdrawing approval or turning to harsh words. If your self-worth depends on their praise, you're vulnerable to their control. Stoic detachment is stepping off that emotional roller coaster. Your worth comes from your character and actions, not from others' opinions. Praise and criticism are just external events, like the weather. Seneca advised treating both with indifference, like a rock unmoved by crashing waves. This doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you choose where you find validation. You validate yourself by acting with integrity, not by chasing applause. When someone says, if you don't do this, everyone will think you're selfish, the detached response is, what others think isn't in my control, my integrity is. Detachment is emotional independence. Practice observing your reactions. Enjoy praise but let it go. Receive criticism, learn if it's useful, discard the rest. Most of us are conditioned to seek approval. Detachment is a rebellion against that. It's a declaration. My peace of mind is too valuable to give away. When you're detached, you interact authentically, giving compliments freely, receiving feedback without defensiveness. Your relationships become genuine, not transactions for approval. Manipulators can't exploit you when you're rooted in your own worth. Detachment is your shield. It makes you incorruptible. You become immune to emotional manipulation. Practice it daily. Notice, release, and return to your center. The less you crave approval, the less power others have over you. Your peace is your own. Stand firm in your self-worth. Let praise and criticism wash over you. You are the rock, not the wave. This is true freedom. Detachment is strength. Own it. The fourth Stoic lesson is mindfulness, prosach, the art of paying attention and being present. Manipulation is subtle. It happens in small cues, shifts in tone, and carefully chosen words. If you're distracted, you'll miss these signs. Gaslighting, for example, makes you question your reality. I never said that. You're imagining things. Mindfulness anchors you in the present, making you a better observer. You notice inconsistencies, body language, and your own gut feelings. Marcus Aurelius urged himself to pay attention to his own mind, breaking down experiences without emotional drama. Mindfulness means truly listening, not just waiting to speak. It helps you detect insincerity and hidden agendas. Manipulators create urgency to disconnect you from your values. This offer is only good today. Pause, breathe, create space before responding. In that pause, ask, does this align with my values? Am I acting from wisdom or pressure? Mindfulness is your internal circuit breaker. Practice it in daily life. When washing dishes, just wash. When talking, just listen. Presence is a superpower in a distracted world. Manipulators thrive in the shadows of inattention. Shine the light of awareness and their tricks lose power. Stay grounded in your truth. Mindfulness protects you from being swept away. It keeps you connected to your values. Be present, be vigilant. Your awareness is your armor. Don't let anyone pull you out of the moment. Stay here, stay strong. The fifth and final lesson is wisdom, the ability to discern, to see beneath the surface. For the Stoics, wisdom is the ultimate virtue. It's not just knowledge, but knowing how to act rightly. Wisdom helps you spot the difference between genuine care and manipulation, between healthy and toxic relationships. It's the master tool that makes all the other lessons work. Manipulators disguise guilt as love, control as concern, flattery as admiration. Without wisdom, it's easy to fall for the disguise. Wisdom is the art of asking deeper questions. What's the true cost? What's expected in return? Is this criticism meant to help or control? Cultivate wisdom by studying human nature, history, and philosophy. Learn from others' experiences. Practice self-reflection. Review your actions daily. Where did I act wisely? Where did I let emotions take over? Seek wise counsel, mentors, friends, or therapists who model integrity. Wisdom isn't cynicism. It's realistic understanding. Manipulators often act from their own insecurity. Understanding this demystifies their behavior. With wisdom, you become a discerning observer, not a reactive participant. You see the game but choose not to play. Wisdom is your internal compass, pointing you toward your values and purpose. It's the voice that says, "This doesn't feel right," and gives you the strength to trust yourself. Commit to lifelong learning and reflection. Wisdom becomes your ultimate defense. It lets you navigate relationships with clarity and strength. You become the author of your own life. Manipulators lose their power when you see through their tactics. Wisdom is your shield and your guide. Trust it. Let it lead you. The wise are never used. They choose their path. Make wisdom your foundation. Live by it, and you'll never be a pawn again. So there you have it. 5 timeless Stoic lessons to reclaim your power and outsmart manipulation. These are daily practices, not just ideas. They build a fortress of inner peace and strength. By living these principles, you untangle yourself from emotional games and root yourself in unshakable values. This isn't about becoming hard, it's about becoming wise and free. Your peace of mind is yours alone. Guard it fiercely. Remember, you control your response, see the truth, and act with integrity. Stay strong, stay wise, and stay stoic. Thank you for joining me on this journey.